So today I'm going to treat myself to some Wingstop for lunch today because I was up real late. I'm going to get some wings and I'm going to eat them, and then we can talk about what we all want to / don't want to talk about. All right, so let's address the obvious. We elected a new president. I guess technically very early this morning on Wednesday, November the 9th. I think if we're honest, none of us saw this coming. I feel like we all kind of just felt like Hillary Clinton was going to win. I think that's where a lot of people were. So the fact that the host of The Apprentice is now the president, or is the president-elect of the United States, that feels weird and is very shocking. Now, I don't know your political affiliation. I don't know how you feel about the outcome of the election. Maybe you're super excited. Maybe you're not excited. Maybe you feel defeated and depressed and whatever. I don't know where you're coming from, and I don't know really what to say to make everyone feel good or to make everyone feel better. And I don't think that's necessarily my burden. I would love to do that, but I don't think that's necessarily my burden. What I can do is tell you where I think we need to go from here. And I think where we need to go from here is just really, really simple. I think we need to look out for one another. I think we need to love one another well. I think we need to be good to each other. I think our country is very divided, and I think the primary remedy of that is on an individual level, what you and I do day to day. You can't legislate morality or good behavior. Can't even educate sin from people's hearts. All you can do is be in control of you. And so I think your next step from here, my next step from here, is listen, empathize with those who are hurting, empathize with those who are grieving, fight for those who don't have a voice, fight for those who are oppressed, fight for those who are getting a raw deal. If you're in a good place right now, if your candidate won and you're excited about that, I think that's your right in a democracy like ours. But I also think you need to not gloat in that. That's not loving. That's not taking care of one another. That's not us being citizens of a country together. So I think where we go from here is be good to each other, take care of one another, look out for each other, love one another. Now, perhaps to lighten up your day, make you smile, here are my kids trying to tell some jokes.
What did one eye say to the other eye?
I don't know. What did one eye say to the other eye, Abby?
Between you and me, something smells. Like your name.
Yeah.
Knock.
Who's there?
Me.
Me who?
No, me.
You who?
No, you.
Oh, that's a funny joke. So just got back to church. Tonight is Bible study with the students. We're doing something that I'm pretty excited about. But we're doing an AMA tonight at church with the students, and Ask Me Anything. So basically I give students a bunch of note cards, and they have the freedom to ask any question they've ever wanted answered about the faith, Christianity, Jesus, what we believe, pop culture stuff related to Christianity, all that stuff. And so since I'm doing it for the students, I thought, hey, why not do it for you too? So I'm just going to kind of open that up for down in the comments below. If there's a question you've ever wanted to ask a pastor, ever wanted to ask somebody who's a Christian about what they believe or why the church is the way it is or stuff like that, leave a comment down below. I'd love to answer your questions. You're not going to offend me. I'm not going to be offended by your question. You're not going to make me mad or anything like that. Like, I genuinely want to have a conversation and try and answer people's questions to the best of my ability. But let's keep it civil, okay? Let's let the comments be a civil place and not a place to get into fiery debates and display the worst in humanity. Let's have this be a civil discussion, okay? Regardless of how last night went and how you have felt today, again, we're gonna get up tomorrow. We're gonna do it again, okay? Let's be good to each other. Remember, life is short, so live it well.